Teacher log, Friday, September 23rd. I know the other couple of videos had the wrong date because I had no idea what date it was. So I took a personal day today to go to an event with a group that I belong to this weekend. And it would have involved a 2.5 hour drive and interacting with lots of people who I didn't know, which was fine. And walking around outside, which is gorgeous. It's a beautiful fall weekend. Sorry, my cat is attacking the phone. Um, but I knew, excuse me, Finn, sorry. But I knew that if I went away this weekend, there's no way that I would be able to cope with next week. So I made the choice, even though I paid for the event, to not go. And I'm so happy with my decision. Um, First, I was delusional thinking I could go away for a weekend in September. What was I thinking? And second, the older I get, the more I realize I'm an introvert and I need time to recover. And so after being in school all week, I just don't have it in me to be social with lots of people. So staying at home, which is wonderful. It's glorious outside. You can see out there. It's beautiful. There's a frost warning, so it's like sweater weather. I can get fall stuff out. Um, anyway, I digress. So yesterday was great for my class, right? It was good. Um, my aide in the room took care of the behavior kid, the they're not behavior kids. They're just young, they're immature, and they're wiggly. OMG, are they wiggly? So she helped them, and I was able to teach the rest of the class, which was amazing because that's why I became a teacher, to teach, not to remind kids 45,000 times to sit down or to sit safely in your chair or to not put your pencil in your nose. Um, later that afternoon, a teacher who's been at the school for a long time, who had these same kids last year, came up and said, "Well done on your email. Thank you for good job sticking up for what you need." Um, she's the one who also asked for support all year last year and didn't get any with these same kids. So she followed up my email by saying that I had a great day, by saying she didn't have a great day, that her first graders were like, somebody was crying all day, somebody was doing that. I mean, and it's another really interesting behavioral group. Yes, this is all COVID stuff still, right? Because they haven't really learned how to be in school. They were out and remote and they're young. And so all of these things stacked against their ability to be in a classroom. So now, so let me back up. Where was I? Right. The superintendent wrote back saying, right now we don't have any more aides in school. I had to do a lot of juggling to get for second grade, and it's not a permanent solution. And we were in her classroom and saw a need. But the thing is, the superintendent offered to have people come and observe the first grade class to see if there's a need. And if there is a need, then they'll go to the board and ask for more money to get to hire another aide. So, one, I'm feeling really guilty because this is only my second year at this school. I taught for 16 years somewhere else. It's only my second year at the school, and I stood up and got an aide, which was desperately needed, yes. But here's this other teacher, my colleague, who didn't get an aide because I did. And so now I'm happy that I have an aide, but I feel guilty because this other teacher doesn't have an aide. And I'm like, oh, shit, there's just no winning. There's just no winning. So hopefully the administration will see a need, and because there clearly is one. These kids had a really rough kindergarten. They're having a really rough first grade. There's clearly a need, and it comes down to money, right? Teachers, we know what we need. We need more people in the room with kids, or we need smaller classes. But that is not the solution, right? We hear that all the time. No, class size doesn't matter. Oh, class size does matter. And you can hear it from any teacher because we're the ones in the front lines. We're the ones with these kids. We know the difference we can make. For example, with my 13 students in third grade and my 16 students in second grade, right? It matters. When I taught in an urban district, we could have up to 42 students in a class. How in the world are you supposed to form relationships with 42 students in a class? Because that's high school, you have multiple sections. So you taught 200 kids a day. And we know, teachers know that relationships are the foundation of the school community. But that's too expensive of a solution. And we look at the state of education now in the US. Okay, so we know where this ignoring teachers, we know where this not paying attention to the elephant in the room is getting us. So that's my teacher log for today. I am going to go and do everything that I didn't get a chance to do this week. Laundry, housework, but I'm also going to put my Halloween decorations out. Until next time.